I've just got back from probably my biggest event of 2026. Marlborough Open Studios runs over the first 4 weekends in July in Marlborough and the surrounding areas. This year I was in Rawton and I was sharing with Kim Pethybridge and Arty Pumpkin. And it was absolutely amazing. Hi, my name's Charlotte. Welcome to my studio here in Wiltshire, and I am an artist based on human emotion. So, Marlborough Open Studios. I think there were 40 venues and 56 artists, if I remember at the top of my head. So I was one of them, and I was sharing at Kim's home, Venue 5 of Marlborough Open Studios. And this is an event in which artists open their doors to the general public and allow them to come in and view the space that they work. Because my husband is a very private individual, we don't necessarily enjoy sharing our home. However, I do enjoy, as you see, sharing my space. So Marlborough Open Studios, I do have to go out and I have to find a venue that I can share or that I can host myself. And this year, Kim very kindly offered to open up their dining room in their home so that their visitors and others can experience some of my artwork as well. So literally this weekend was the last weekend and it was absolutely amazing. I am going to take you through what I did over this weekend and the special guests that we had on the Sunday. It was such an amazing experience. Like, I don't go into these things to sell all my work. Like, it'll be amazing too, but I go into these things knowing that I want to have the conversations with people that I wouldn't get online or that I wouldn't get at other events. And some people specifically came to see me, which always feels really weird. It's always one of those things of, oh, hello, you've seen my work and you want to meet me. It's a pleasure, but I'm also going to go hide away because in reality, I can speak to a screen, but speaking to someone in person is very, very different. So that was a unique experience in itself because at exhibitions and things, you are one of perhaps hundreds of artists. So sometimes people don't go see specifically your work, but they go to see the whole exhibition. So Open Studios is a really unique time in which you can go and you can see someone's individual style and work. And I have to say a huge, huge thank you to Kim and her husband for hosting not only myself, but also Arty Pumpkin, because they were wonderful hosts. They have a beautiful home and they really helped spread the word of what was happening, which meant that my work got in front of so many more people than I originally thought it would do. And overall, the whole experience was just absolutely seamless to be with them. So thank you, Kim and your husband, for being there and being wonderful, wonderful people. I do hope to do Marlborough Open Studios again next year. I am teetering with the idea because I would quite like to have a good collection of work so that I can submit work into exhibitions and such without having to worry about, oh, do I need it for this exhibition, or this exhibition? So I'd like to have a little bit more of a catalogue of work, especially for like my lines pieces and such. So the good old ding at the phone, my apologies. So I'm teetering with the idea, but I know that I will probably end up doing it if we don't book a holiday or something. Who knows? But the future is filled with opportunities, so I have no idea what will happen next in terms of Marlborough Open Studios, but I definitely want to keep on the books because it is such an amazing experience. If you have artists in your local area, just give a Google to see if your local area or somewhere near you does open studios. There are so many around the UK, quite literally in the Wiltshire and Swindon area. We've got Swindon Open Studios, we've got Marlborough Open Studios. We've also got Oxfordshire Art Weeks, there's Newbury ones, there is so much. So if you want to go and meet artists, see their work, or have a little nosy at their studio spaces, definitely go and Google that. So with that, I'm going to sit down and have a relax, stick my feet up, and probably have a little sort through of everything that I've brought home. Thank you ever so much for joining me this week, and I hope to see you in the next one.